फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello and a very warm welcome to all our viewers of Cricket Next. You are watching this morning bulletin with me, Kanabali, and I'm here with yet another set of news for you guys. There's a lot to talk about today too. We have a few stories lined up, and we'll start with the story that you saw on the thumb and the title itself. It's about what Sunil Gavaskar has said regarding the upcoming India versus England series and how Virat Kohli will play a major role in that series. So as you would have seen the line on the thumb that says that Virat ball will counter Bazball. That's exactly what Sunil Gavaskar has said. I'll read out the his exact quote what he said, and then we'll dwell more into it. He says the way he's been batting, that is Virat Kohli. The way Virat Kohli's been batting, his movement looks really good. With the form that he is in, we have Virat ball to counter Bazball. Yeah, conversion means having more hundreds than 50s. With Kohli, he has a similar amount of hundreds and 50s. That means he has a good conversion rate. And about the series and the pitches, it says England have adopted a new approach in Test cricket in the last 1 or 2 years. It's an aggressive approach where batters look to attack. They just want to play attacking cricket no matter the situation. It will be interesting to see if this approach works against the spinners of India. So this is exactly what Gavaskar said, that he believes that England is coming to India with their baseball approach, as we all know, their aggressive way of playing Test cricket. They score runs quickly instead of just holding their ground and playing authentic, proper long Test cricket. They have taken up this approach of being aggressive and hitting a lot of boundaries and scoring more and more runs. And this has been a very successful thing for England. This has shown results for them. But this is the first time that they are coming to India with this approach. So Sunil Gavaskar believes that the answer to their baseball will be our Virat ball, that is Virat Kohli's runs, because Virat Kohli has looked really, really good. And he believes that Virat Kohli, since he has a very good conversion rate being how good a player is in converting his 50s into hundreds. And when we talk about Virat Kohli, he has 30 centuries and 29 half centuries in 113 tests. So when you have more centuries than your half centuries, or at least equal, it means that you have a very good conversion rate. And that's exactly that Virat has. He's just 412 runs away from completing his 9,000 runs in Test cricket. So he's also nearing a milestone. He'll be hungry. He'll be wanting to cross that mark and then prove a point and obviously help India win the series. This is a long series. It's a five-match series. Sunil Gavaskar believes that Virat Kohli is a crucial guy against England. He has to score a lot of runs. He is in good touch. He has a good conversion rate, and he's really been batting well, and his movement looks good. That's exactly what Sunil Gavaskar said. And he also said that England's baseball approach will also face a tougher challenge when they will come against the likes of Ashwin, Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav, or Akshar Patel, because on Indian pitches against these bowlers playing with the baseball approach is a bit more tough as expected to playing in any other conditions against any other bowlers. So this will be a mouth-watering contest, and this is exactly what you guys have been waiting for. That we want to see. This baseball approach come to India and play on Indian pitches against the Indian spinners. तो जो अक्षर पटेल का वो straight ones आते हैं पिछली बार, we all saw that the England batting lineup, they played for the spin, but the Akshar Patel की ball सीधी रह जाती थी and they couldn't figure out how to play that, and that's where he took a lot of wickets. So that will be a very, very big challenge for the England batters. But yeah, for Sunil Gavaskar, the man on his screen, Virat Kohli, is the key player. And for him, Virat ball will counter Bazball against England in the upcoming India vs England five-match Test series, which starts in Hyderabad. Talking about this series, the next news is also about this series, and it's about the English player Harry Brooks, who has withdrawn his name from this series. He was a part of the squad and he had traveled to Abu Dhabi for preparations. England, to remind you guys, England has landed in India yesterday. They are in India now. They'll be doing their nets and practice sessions, and the match starts on 25th, and they'll be warming up and getting acclimatized to the conditions. Although they have landed very close to the match, but this is the approach that they have taken. They went to Abu Dhabi to practice on similar conditions because the Abu Dhabi arena where you usually practice, they gives you match simulations and they can give you any kind of pitches or conditions you ask for, and that's exactly what England did. They went to Abu Dhabi. They practiced on Indian सिमुलेशन कंडीशंस के वैसे ही कंडीशंस हमें एग्जैक्ट मिले जैसे इंडिया में मिल सकती है. हैरी ब्रुक वाज वन ऑफ द मेंबर्स विद द टीम बट ही इज सेट टू रिटर्न टू यूके नाउ citing personal reasons. So he'll miss the whole series because of personal reasons. Obviously, क्या reason है वो नहीं बताया गया है. And ECB, that is the England Cricket Board, has named Dan Lawrence as his replacement. Dan Lawrence आएंगे इंडिया और रिप्लेस करेंगे Harry Brook. Harry Brook is in a form of his life. He is currently averaging 62.15 in Test cricket with 4 centuries in just 12 matches so far. And he has shown great performances, be it his 186 against New Zealand or even 153 against Pakistan in the subcontinent conditions. So he knows how to play in these conditions, and he was a great asset for the England side. It will be a big blow because England last won their Test series here in 10 years ago, rather 10, 12 years ago, in 2012 under the leadership of Sir Alistair Cook, as we call him now. He has the knighthood. And England will be looking to end that streak and win another series. And Harry Brook would have been a very crucial part of that journey, but unfortunately he is returning back to UK and he'll miss the whole series because of personal reasons. And now we'll have to wait and see who replaces him in the 11. Oli Pope has made a comeback in the squad. We'll have to wait and see. There are 5 matches in Hyderabad, Vizag, Rajkot, Ranchi, and Dharamshala. The first match is in Hyderabad, and we'll have to wait and see how this goes. Will England be able to overcome his absence and play good cricket? And we wish him all the best, Harry Brook. Hopefully everything's fine back at home for him, and we get to see him soon on the cricket field because he's a gun player, and we all love to see these players on the field. But yeah, bad news for England here. They will definitely miss his services in the upcoming India versus England series. We'll move on to the next piece of news. This is about the New Zealand versus Pakistan 50-20I. It was a 5-match T20I series, and yesterday the fifth T20I was played. I'll give you the basic summary of the match. Again, Pakistan came out to bat first and they scored 134 runs at the loss of 8 wickets. Just 134 runs at the loss of 8 wickets in their 20 overs. The pick of the batters being Mohammad Rizwan, who scored 38 runs, a runner ball 38 runs, which included 4 fours. And Fakhar Zaman scored 33 of the 16 balls at the strike rate of 206. And apart from them, nobody else crossed 20 runs mark. So they could only manage 134. When talking about New Zealand's bowling, Tim Southee, Matt Henry, Lockie Ferguson, and Shoddy shared 2 wickets each between themselves. And then New Zealand came out to bat, and with the kind of form that New Zealand was in, this should have been a very easy target for New Zealand, but they couldn't manage to chase that down. They got all out in 17.2 overs at the score of just 92 runs. Finn Allen again, who scored a massive 100 in the third T20I, he got out in 22 runs. And the highest scorer was Glenn Phillips, who got out on 26 runs off 22 balls. The pick of the bowlers was Iftikhar Ahmed, 4 overs, 24 runs, 3 wickets. He got the man of the match award. He was the player of the match because of his bowling figures of 4 overs, 24 runs, and 3 wickets. Apart from him, Shaheen Shah Afridi, the captain, Mohammad Nawaz, these two shared 2 wickets each, and then Zaman Khan and Osama Mir shared 1 wicket each. So Pakistan won the last T20I, but they lost the series by 4-1. Pakistan lost the first 4 T20Is, and the trophy has gone to New Zealand now, as you can see on the screen. The happy New Zealand team with the trophy in their hand, and they were really good in the first four T20Is. Pakistan had absolutely no answers for them against their batting and bowling, and they really tried to match up. But New Zealand was really good in the first four T20Is, but Pakistan did step back, did fight back to win the last T20I and save a whitewash, because a five-match T20I series with whitewash it would have been, especially considering this is the T20 World Cup year. So we'll have to wait and see how does Pakistan take, because there's also a lot of stuff happening behind the scene for Pakistan. People resigning. We saw just now Mickey Arthur and everybody resigning. Sports ministries asking the PCB to not extend Mohammad Hafiz's contract, because he's on a short-term contract and he signed up as the director of cricket of Pakistan on the promise that he'll be offered a long-term contract. But now Pakistan Sports Ministry has stepped in and refused and asked PCB to only offer him the short-term contract, which ends now after this series. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in that front. Then the news of PCB chairman Zakar Ashraf resigning also came. So there's a lot of stuff happening in Pakistan cricket behind the scenes, and even their on the field performance is not up to the mark. So a lot needs to be changed, a lot needs to be seen before the World Cup, and I'm sure the team will contemplate and the changes, whether it will be made or not, that we can't know, but they'll have to work on something both behind the scenes and on the field as well. We have a question here. They were like, "Hi Dinesh, good morning. Wanted your opinion on English media's outlook on Test series. They seem overly confident. My opinion will be challenge for them. They always complain about." Dinesh, we all know how English media approaches, especially the series in India or against India. Even if India travels to England, they do seem confident. I won't say overly confident, because they have a really good team, but they do seem confident whenever their team comes to subcontinent, and they believe that they can win, which is a good thing to have, which is a good belief to have. But then again, yes, it will be a challenge for them on Indian pitches. Every team has struggled. India has not lost a series for God knows how many series now, 16 plus. And yeah, they always complained about the pitch. You know, even the that is the reason why Rohit Sharma, after the Cape Town Test, said that I don't mind playing on pitches like what he got in Cape Town, until unless people remain shut about the Indian pitches. क्योंकि पहली बॉल से स्पिन होती है बॉल, तो you rate it as a bad pitch. But अगर पहली बॉल से swing हो रही है, bounce हो रही है, then you don't. So he called out the hypocrisy of ICC on that too. So yeah, अगर हल्की सी भी spin हुई पहली बॉल से, तो there's a chance that the media will say the pitch is not up to it, the pitch is not up to the mark, not good for Test cricket. But this is nothing new. Hopefully, we'll have a great series. English media also criticizes their players whenever they lose, whenever they perform bad. So they do that really bad. They do really well, because they don't hide under a lot of things, and that's exactly what all the media should do. We all should do. We also talk about the Indian teams and their shortcomings. So that will be a good series. Even they are excited, we are excited. India versus England is always a great series to have. Yeah, it's two great stalwarts of Test cricket meeting and fighting it out, especially in the subcontinent conditions. England is the last team to win a Test series in India in 2012, as I said, under Sir Lester Cook. They came out and won the match. So yeah, good outing for both the teams, and it will be great series. Yeah, so this was this from today's morning bulletin. You guys please subscribe to the Cricket Next YouTube channel, hit the bell icon, follow us across all our social media platforms, and we do a live every day at 6:45 p.m. Please do tune in with your questions. In that live, we have our experts panel there discussing a lot of stuff daily. We discuss a new topic. So please, if you have any questions, bring it to that live, and we are more than happy to answer all your questions. मॉर्निंग बुलेटिन में आपके पास कोई सवाल हो तो आप जरूर पूछ सकते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. We do a morning bulletin Monday to Friday every morning at 10 a.m. and we try to cover up as many news topics as we can, the current news topics which happened yesterday or in the morning itself. Until then, you guys please have a nice day. And there's a lot of cricketing action around the globe happening and upcoming, especially the India versus England series. As I've been talking about, it's a big series, 5 match test series. Please gear up for that. And yeah, until then, please take care of yourself and have a nice day today. Thank you so much.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।